welcome back, Kiwi Yoinkers and all other folk to Sunsaw Gaming. Today we've got two matches here. We've got some tournament shenanigans. Now, this match here is actually from a couple of days ago now. I forgot to put it up, but we had one match before this one against these guys, and we were in Tier 8s. We did YOLO Rush. My team had already finished their Tier 10 tournament, and we decided just for a little bit of fun we were going to jump into a Tier 8 tournament. Now, in the first match against these guys where we YOLO rushed, one of our guys did turn around and went, hey, how about Tier 7 next match? And the enemy team went, yeah, sure, why not? And we came back to the garage, or the waiting screen, or whatever you want to call it, and we all readied up our Tier 7s, and we come into this match, and the enemy team, true to their word, also brought Tier 7s. Now, there is one Tier 8 on both teams, which sort of evens the entire game out. But this was just hilarious. I mean, Tier 8 tournament, how often do you see two full teams of Tier 7 tanks? I mean, sure, they're smashers and annihilators, but Tier 7 tanks nonetheless, go head-to-head in a Tier 8 tournament. Now, this Dracula just gets absolutely whopped out of existence. You're not quite as quick as you thought you were, buddy. Terribly sorry about that. I mean, I'm not, but I am. Now, we do a really good job here as a team fighting in these Tier 7s. I do pull over, I do get shot. I've got the Annihilator with me. I managed to get a very, very nice shot into the side of that Type 62 Dragon. Now, as you can see, we've got a couple of heavies that are pushing around the apex of the corner up top between C and D. And we've got a whole bunch of us that have already sort of YOLO rushed over to the enemy side of the field. But they're already 3 tanks down. And I do want to say thank you to this enemy team. I mean, this was a great laugh. I mean, we were here for fun. We were just wanting to have a play around, and you guys played along. You made these tournament shenanigans worth it, and it was definitely a fun match. Now, this match here, we've definitely won it. So this actually went to a tiebreaker afterwards. Again, we brought all Tier 7s, except they brought Tier 8s for the last one, which is fair enough. I mean, these guys were actually playing the tournament. They weren't here for fun, they were here to actually win. So fair enough on them for that third match. We were basically going to let them win it anyway. There was no way we were going to take wins away from people that were actually trying. So thank you to the enemy team there. That was a really fun match. And I had a lot of fun. Now, in the last match against these guys, I actually done 0 damage in my smasher. Anyway, this one here was yesterday's season coin tournament. And in the first match against these guys, they only had 5 players. But in the first match, myself and one of my other teammates actually sat out and done no damage. Well, we were supposed to do no damage. Our tank destroyer in the first match actually did go and get himself involved and engaged. But because it was only a 5-person team, we decided we'll do something a bit funny. We've brought 4 Death Stars and 3 Grills. And, I mean, they're not going to beat us. They are not going to beat us. Even if they had 7 players, we probably would have won this, actually. It's a very interesting match. Just watch and see what happens. It is absolutely great. But again, tournament shenanigans. When you come up against teams that are lower team players and stuff like that, there's no need to get serious. If you've got a good team, you can have a little bit of fun in tournaments, playing around just like this. Now, I wasn't going to pin that guy with AP, so I did just put a nice hesh round into his turret, and my teammates are going to pick up the kill on him. And that will be the first kill. Now, they do have cap C, so I'm capping A. And where did that guy come from? The rest of his team is in the town. Where did this guy come from? I mean, he goes dark here, blind shot, ammo rack. Thank you, IS-4. Absolutely amazing. You couldn't have put yourself in a better spot for me, mate. Cheers. that actually made my entire team kind of lose their minds a little bit there, because every single one of us had focused on the fact that that IS-4 was behind us. And then just got whopped out of existence. So they are now 2 tanks down, and we still have a very healthy team of solid, dangerous tanks. And I mean, we're going to win this one. We are going to win this one. Now, I do get a very unlucky shot there. RNG puts the shell just slightly too low, and it comes bouncing off the bottom of that E100's tank. So that's all the damage I'm getting this match. But you can see the rest of my teammates, they are pushing in, they are making the moves, they've all got shells loaded, and these last 2 guys are not going to last very long at all. There goes the first one, there goes the second one. That is a victory. And thank you to the enemy team here as well. You guys were really good sports about that. It is a shame that your teammates didn't show up and did leave you hanging, 5 instead of 7. But that was a great fun match. Thank you guys. Until next time, stay safe, use cover. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, guys. It helps out a lot. Cheers.